Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock, now with forests. If you haven't seen it, last episode I built some forests on my islands, and it really fills the place in. Like, look at this, it feels so much more just full. But last episode is not the topic of this episode. You see, what you guys voted for me to do this episode is build more farms. You know, I have done a lot of episodes like this, but you guys still want more. So today, I'm gonna do some interesting ones, as well as just, some expansion. You see, the more and more I do with villagers, the more and more I realize I need more wheat. So as you can guess, we're doing more wheat farming. And speaking of villagers, I've actually done some work in between episodes. Granted, they are all falling asleep now, but I've maxed some out. This guy has been maxed out, and now I've got a diamond sword and diamond axe, which is how I had this all last episode. I also did some more work on the farmer, so now he's all the way down there, and golden carrots are now probably one of my best food sources. As well as some other trading, I also just did some more breeding on this side, so I could probably give some jobs to these guys soon. But just like last episode, that is also not the topic of this episode. Oh, and also, it's day 269. Nice. So I would love to get this episode started, but unfortunately, I've made a discovery. Last episode, while I was trading with piglins, I let Jeff, our rogue villager, escape from the cage he put himself in. He then promptly ran into the void, and now he's passed away. So I must make him a gravestone because he killed himself with his own stupidity. There we go. Super tall, and it's completely blocked by this tree, so I never have to see it again. Oh, I forgot the sign. Can't forget the sign. Perfect. So now we can get on with the episode. The first thing I want to do this episode is a pretty interesting thing, and you probably didn't think it existed, though I probably have mentioned this in a prior episode. Now this map is Skyblock 4, the most recent version of Skyblock. It's got, custom biomes and the new islands. But one thing it also adds is some custom drops and trades. One of them being that husks drop sand. And this here is my desert island, or at least the remnants of it. And what I'm gonna do is turn this island, which is currently all of the desert, into a spawning platform. And this will allow me to spawn husks and then farm sand. Now I've also learned of a automatic farm for this, which I will make at some point. I promise, as well as my promise to make that piglin bartering system. In fact, these were made by the same guy. But for now, I'm just gonna make a spawning platform. What would probably work would to be, make a regular mob farm. Because honestly, that would probably work. Like what I have back at my base. But I don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm just filling in cobblestone. Okay. Well, I realize I've made basically a glorified mob room, like episode 2, I think. And I'm realizing it might not work because I realize husks are, I think, slightly taller than 2 blocks. But all we gotta do is walk a bit and hopefully find out, because there are 0 entities loaded right now. Well, 1 apparently. And if I walk far enough away, I think new ones should spawn. And if not, well, I just wasted a bunch of cobblestone for no good reason. So, all in today's work in Skyblock. Oh, I see spiders, so it can't spawn mobs. I just gotta hope it can spawn husks. I see no husks at all. You could say that sucks because it rhymes with husk. You get it? Yeah? Yeah, so I think the height problem is the reason for this. So what I'm gonna do is go grab some more cobblestone. Actually, wait. It's nighttime right now. I could just fill the roof up and light the middle. That could work. Okay, I've lit up the bottom, and I filled this with spawnable blocks. So now we just walk far enough away, and things should spawn there. Oh my gosh, I see a husk. Alright, here we go. It's sand time. If I don't get killed by them, why am I using a stone sword? That seems really dumb. Am I gonna get killed by a zombie? Sand! We've done it! Okay. Well, I was kind of expecting like a cool time lapse where I go back and forth, unloading them and getting husks and killing them and getting sand. But instead, I did it like 3 times and got 2 pieces of sand. But that is still technically infinite sand. Well, now that we got that out of the way, let's work on some actual, agriculture farms. But not until after I kill some harmless cows. Oh, great. You do not belong here. Neither do you. And what are you doing up there? This is just completely unacceptable. So you might be wondering what I'm actually gonna do with the sand. And honestly, where'd the sand go? Oh no, did I no. Was the sand one of the things I just threw into the void? Well, farms. We're moving on to farms. Let's go. So these here right now are my current farms. As you might be able to tell, it is half nether wart and 1/4 potato and 1/4 wheat. And I don't need nether wart at all, one bit, unless I wanted nether wart blocks, which I can technically get infinite of using the nether wart trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the nether wart, put dirt, and then plant, the potatoes for food and the wheat for villagers in its spot. I have almost never used the nether wart, and I never will, so I'm getting rid of it. But you might be realizing I need some dirt for that. So I did a little bit of grinding in the gold farm. So I've got a decent amount of gold. It should be enough to, get me a good maybe stack or 2 of gravel. So I'm going to trade this into gravel and duplicate some dirt, and I'll see you afterwards. Alright, I've got the dirt, and it is in fact all of the dirt I have. I want to get this all done right now, and I don't want to have any leftover, so I'm just going to replace this. And, the leftover dirt I have is the leftover dirt I have. And I thankfully already have a stone hoe on me for some reason, so I can just use that. So I think I'm going to do alternating potato, wheat, because I think that'll look the best, and it's also kind of, I did alternating in the past with a nether wart in between the farming crops, so I think swapping out the farming crops will work well. Well, that seems like a good amount of farming for this episode. Wait, what? What's that you said? Oh, you said nothing, and this is a stupid bit? Yeah, you want more tree farms! So I can finally separate my acacia and my birch tree farms. I've been wanting to do this for a while since they overlap each other's space and they have to share the same island. And they've done that ever since I built them. So what I can do now is tear them all down and then have the birch here and the acacia somewhere else. Don't know where. Probably somewhere over there. Should be pretty easy. Let's get it done. And there we go. A brand new acacia farm and a now full birch farm. I feel like that's a good place to end the Oh, what's this? What? You want me to respect the death of Jeff the villager who died in a workplace accident on October 10th, 2022? Why would I do that when I can actually end the episode? Thank you guys so much for watching. This might be short. I don't know. It's like 9 p.m. or something. I waited too late to record this. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and next episode will be 35, which will then be followed by the first Skyblock recap in 10 episodes. I've been seeing a lot of comments saying that this series has just been great to watch, and I'm so happy to hear that. So, if you got any suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to vote in the community tab for what I do next. So, I'll see you next time, I guess. Bye. And, you better subscribe, or you'll end up like Jeff.